Ethan moved to Chicago for a fresh start. New job, new city, and miraculously a cheap one-bedroom loft just 10 minutes from downtown. $700 a month? He couldn't believe his luck. The building was old, like pre-war creaky floors and peeling paint old. But it had charm, and it was quiet. Too quiet. When he met the landlord, something felt off. The man looked like he hadn't slept in years. Yellowed eyes, fingers that shook when he handed over the keys. But it was what he said next that Ethan would never forget. "Don't open the panel behind the bedroom wardrobe, no matter what you hear." Ethan blinked. "I'm sorry, the what?" "The panel. It's sealed for a reason." He laughed it off. Thought maybe the guy was senile. Maybe there was asbestos in the wall or some weird superstition. But that night, as he was moving in, Ethan noticed something strange about the bedroom. The back wall felt wrong, thicker than it should have been. And when he leaned on the wardrobe, it shifted slightly like something wasn't flush behind it. He told himself it was nothing. Until 3:13 a.m., he woke up to scratching, coming from behind the wardrobe. Not scurrying like rats. This was rhythmic, deliberate, and getting louder. Continued in part two. Night after night, the sound returned. 3:13 a.m., every single night, scratching, whispering, like nails raking across old wood, and faint breathing, like someone was crouched behind the wall. Ethan had enough. He shoved the wardrobe aside. That's when he saw it. A wooden panel, barely visible, slightly open. It was real. He reached out. The wood felt damp, rotten. He pulled the panel open. Behind it, a narrow crawl space. Dusty, crumbling, just wide enough for someone to squeeze through. Most people would have called the cops, but curiosity, it's louder than fear. So Ethan slid inside. The crawl space led to something impossible. A room, hidden between the apartment's walls. Concrete floor, a broken mirror, a rusted child's chair, and on the walls, names. Hundreds of them, carved in jagged lines, some fresh, some old. He stepped closer to read one. But then the panel behind him slammed shut. He turned, heart racing, pounding the wall, but it didn't budge. The flashlight on his phone flickered, then died. Darkness, total. And then, breathing. But it wasn't his. Something moved in the corner. A figure, crawling on the ceiling. It had no eyes, and it was coming toward him. Ethan was frozen. The thing crawling toward him didn't move like a person. It was jerky, unnatural, pale limbs bending the wrong way. And its face, it had no eyes, no mouth, just stitched lines where features should be. He stumbled backward into the mirror and saw writing across it, smeared in something dark. "You're the 143rd. He turned again. There were more of them, figures slithering from the corners, pale, faceless, silent. They surrounded him. Ethan screamed, but no sound came. It was like the room swallowed it. One figure stepped closer and reached out, cold fingers brushing against his cheek, then his chest. Then it climbed inside him, but not physically, like it was wearing his body from the inside. The rest just watched, silent, judging, waiting. Ending. The next morning, the apartment was quiet. The landlord stood at the door, calm as ever. No one had seen Ethan leave. He moved the wardrobe back into place and smiled. "Still for rent," he said to himself. "Next one always comes."